3-year-old, he disappeared.
Yeah.
And he to speak, challenge all the elders with the word at 3 years.
At 3 years old.
12 years, yes, when he was 3 years, he disappeared, remember?
When they were
And when his parents was looking, Jesus, we were looking for
Well,
him.
it's that's the thing. Some of them say 12, but let's go to Luke 2. That's gonna help us.
41.
Luke 41, Luke 2:41. Let's see if that's it. Otherwise, someone can Google. I think it was. Let me see. We need to find the correct one, so we are in the truth and not make up stories. Okay, read it.
Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was 12 years old,
Mm-hmm.
they went up according to the custom.
Okay.
And when the feast was ended, as they were returning, the boy Jesus stayed behind in Jerusalem.
That's right.
His parents did not know it,
That's right.
but supposing him to be in the company, they went a day's journey.
Mm-hmm.
And they sought him among their kinsfolk and acquaintances.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did not find him, they returned to Jerusalem, seeking him. And 3 days they found him in the temple, sitting among the teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were amazed at his understanding and his answers. And when they saw him, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, Son, why have you treated us so? Behold, your father and I have been looking for you anxiously. And he said to them, How is it that you sought me? Did you not know that I must be in my father's house? And they did not understand the saying which he spoke to them.
Mm-hmm.
And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was
Amen.
obedient to them.
Amen.
And his mother kept all these things in her heart.
Amen.
And Jesus increased in
In wisdom and
and
stature and in favor
with
with God.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen.
All right. Now 49, the King James Version says, And he said unto them, How is that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business?
Business.
Business.
Now this is somebody who started his father's business very young. And what baffled me is that, and they understood not the saying which he spoke unto them.
Amen.
This is why when I came to be born again, I was my brethren Catholic, I'm just so hurt. My heart feels so for them.
Amen.
This is the line in the Bible that is clearly saying the limitation of Mary. The natural being of Mary.
Of Mary.
Natural limitation of Mary. They understood not what he was talking about. She was anointed for a purpose. She was sent to do a job. Give birth, name, care for, feed, clothe. She is not the co-redeemer of the world. She's not. Because after the birth of Jesus, she remained a normal, natural woman with spiritual limitations.
Amen.
This is Mary's pure Jewish woman, natural being,
Amen.
cooking her fufu, feeding her family. What do you want me to say?
Simple like that.
Right, clear. The Bible says plainly. He said, "Don't you know I'm about my father's business?"
It's true.
If she was the thing that the Catholics say she is, because we see further out when he was older than went to a feast, and she asked him to do a miracle. Of course, that's also explaining her natural nature of the man. Yeah, go ahead.
But I just want to emphasize what the sister is saying is that when Jesus Christ said, "Do you don't know that I have to take care of my father's business?" Jesus at that point started to distance himself
Yes.
from the flesh Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
From the flesh.
That's right.
Just to remind
From
us
the
to understand
natural
that I am
life.
spiritual. Remember when I started give the testimony, I say spiritual things more than the physical.
Physical.
Physical is nothing. Jesus Christ said, remember, my father, know your husband. My
Not Joseph.
father,
But
know your
he's
husband.
talking to Joseph.
Amen.
He's talking to Joseph and Mary. And he's telling them, don't you
My
guys do
father,
too?
that means
Don't you know that
God,
I'm
the
about my
Almighty God.
father's business?
so that means don't think that I am born from the natural sperm.
Yes.
The natural sperm that you are talking about. No,
It's true.
I'm different.
Yeah.
Amen.
Amen.
May us be different from tonight.
Hallelujah. You see, they did not understand where he was coming from. But as brothers just said, I am about my father's business.
Amen.
I'm about to be 13.
Amen.
I'm about to socially, culturally be stepping into my spiritual leadership.
Amen.
Right?
Right.
But to tell you, I have started that at birth. I am different. I am divine. I am the word. So I'm about my daddy's business, spiritual things, discussing his word, teaching his word, bringing people to know his word.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Okay? So, the word does not need a bat mitzvah. That's the conclusion. To say that he is the mitzvah himself. Let's go to the next. So, a child was born to die. That's what I was saying when I said I received the word, but I did not pick up the paper to know that was a word. You see? The paper that fell in front of our house was a flyer, a short little flyer. And the title of it said, a child who was born to die. And I kept waiting for him to tell me what to talk about today. Until this morning at 9:40, when a child, unto us a child is born, came to my mind. And I said, is that what you want? And you confirm. But if I had picked up that paper last night when we came back, I could have started. But a child who was born to die. Can you imagine how shocking that title is? Born to die. That's his label. As he was born, the destiny of death was right there waiting for him. That's his purpose. He was born for the purpose of redemption. Let's go to the next piece. Born to die alone, not of a need of a co-redeemer. Only he is God. Only he is the Redeemer.
Amen.
Only he is the Savior.
Amen.
He does not need Mary. He does not need Joseph. He does not need the angels. He does not need the saint. There's no one who will finish here, die, and then is canonized to become a saint. Therefore, you have to pray so that he can go and tell Jesus, and then Jesus can turn and answer. No. He was born alone. He was sent alone, born alone, redeemed the world alone. He does not need a helper. For he himself, when he was leaving, said, I'm going and I will bring you a helper. That's one of the arguments I have with my brother and Catholic. I say, okay, God is all knowledge, all power. All right? Now, this is Jesus, who has a mother. The Jewish culture is a little bit like African culture. You respect your parents, you respect your mom, you don't disrespect your mother. Right? That's what we try to emphasize our children. But society or culture is telling them something else because they see shows where parents are being disgraced, being marked by the kids, and the parents act goofy, and so they think it's okay to play down the parent, but there is a commandment in the Bible that says to honor the parent. You see? So God, who is all power, was born in a baby form and grew up, was raised naturally by his mother and his stepdad, Joseph. And in the Bible, if you guys read this, let me know. I don't see where it says, I'm going to bring you a helper, my mother, Virgin Mary. I did not see that. I did not see either when he started his ministry and calling the 12 disciples. He said, my mother, anything you want from me, you have to go to my mom. He did not give that instruction. All right? Okay. Now, when he died and he rose again, he still did not give her a mission to do. He still did not send her to do something special. But he sent his disciple, go to the world, right? Make this, do this. I will bring you a helper that will empower you to do so and so and so, right? Why did he not pick his mother out to put her there? The only time he did that was at the cross. When he told his beloved, behold, this is your mom. And mother, this is your child. Okay. I don't know about you, but I see here a caretaker, an assignment that was given to John, not her. He did not say, mother, here are my 12 disciples, they are now your children. No. He called John and he told John, take care of my mom. Okay? And he told his mother, this one is now your child. He will take care of you. Are we? All right?
Amen.
Because my Catholic brethren like to say,